So in module 3, we are going to discuss about the next session, which is termed to be sampling and estimation. So in this session, we are going to discuss about what is sampling distribution, what is estimation. So sampling distribution. So this sampling distribution is nothing but a method which refers to the way that the observations are selected from a population to be in the sample. For example, if you are going ahead and collecting the data which has happened for a particular survey, we are going to have some sort of collective information, which is a raw data. It is called as to be as population. So sampling is nothing but a method from where we are collecting samples from the entire population. So next one is estimation. It is concerned mainly with inference about the numerical value of unknown population from the incomplete data such as samples. So whenever we are dealing with sampling and estimation, sampling is something we are going to take some sort of information from the entire estimation is something which is concerned about the inference, what we are collecting from the samples, that is termed to be as estimation. So in this figure, we are having the population, entire cell. We are having a representative information term to be samples in the next snippet. So population is the entire group of people or things about which we want information is called population. It can be of any varieties, it can be of domain specific. Sample is nothing but unlike we would collect data from the entire population, representative portion of the population is called to be as samples. Sampling is having some sort of parameters. We are going to hold some sort of summary from the entire population, which is called to be as parameter. We are going to have some sort of data from the sample, summarization from the sample. It is called to be as statistics. We are going to hold some sort of entity from the analyzed sample for our entire study. So with the help of that analysis, we could able to identify what our entire population holds on. So that is called to be as a unit of analysis. Variable is something which is very different. It is going to represent the characteristics of the unit of analysis. So you are going to have population, you are going to have some sort of parameter. Either you can hook up with mean, median, and mode. So you are going for random selection. Either you can rely on some sort of math method, or you can rely on tools, or you can rely on computers to identify the random selection, which is going to automatically throw the samples for us. So if we are going to know what we are going to work with the sample, what we have collected, it is called to be as an inference. So that is the estimation what we are going to make from the samples what we have collected. So that is the statistics what we are going to throw for the customers. So sampling terms. So here we are having one question which is termed to be as what is the demographic information for the students who attended statistics bootcamp? We are having some sort of terms which is used in sampling, which is called to be as population, sample, unit of analysis, variables, parameter, and statistics. So these are some sort of terms which is commonly used in sampling techniques. So we have picked the example to be as statistics bootcamp. Population, all the students who are attending the statistics bootcamp are called to be as populations. We are not mentioning anything, we are taking the raw information of the students present inside the statistics bootcamp. That's it. It is throwing the answer for us in terms of population. The next one, out of that student collection, we are picking 20 randomly selected students from the information. So it is called to be as samples. Either we can rely on math, or either we can rely on online tools, or either we can rely on any sort of sampling tools, which is called to be as in statistics tools, SPSS. So this is the answer for samples. Out of the entire students, we have picked 20 randomly selected students from the statistics bootcamp. The next one is called to be as a unit of analysis. A particular individual from the 20 randomly selected students is called to be as a unit of analysis. From that, we are picking a simple entity which is going to throw the answer for us for unit of analysis. Simple single unit. The next one, variables. It is called to be as an attributes. In the entire population, we are going to have the n number of attributes. Here we are having the student information. So the detail of the students is going to act as attribute for us. We can call it to be as age, gender, income, race, and so on. So these are called to be as an attributes. These are called to be as an variables or etc. The next one, average age of all students present in the statistics bootcamp is called to be as a parameter, which is going to state the information of the entire population. It is called to be as a parameter. The next one is statistics. So from the collected random sample, we are going to identify what is the average age of the randomly selected 20 students from the boot camp. It is going to throw some sort of inference for us, which is called to be as an estimation. So estimation is something which is inherently present inside sampling itself. I think you would have identified till now what is sampling, why it is stated as sampling. So we are going ahead with the simple selection of picking of something from the entire population. It is called to be as a sampling. So measurements comes under nominal or ordinal values. So whenever we are calling it to be as nominal, it is nothing but numeric values, just a name or attribute which is uniquely present. Here in nominal sense, we are not going to have any sort of ordering in our entire population. So this implies the nominal attribute present inside the entire population. For example, we can literally state that numbers on the football, basketball jerseys present inside the auditorium, or basketball jerseys viewed by the students who is present inside the boot camp. So that is the nominal attribute. It is going to simply a case which is not going to have any sort of orders. The next one is ordinal. So attributes can be ranked in some sort of order in numerical sense, which is termed to be as ordinal value. So distance between attributes do not have any meaning in either ordinal or either nominal. So example, we are having some sort of educational attainment. If you're going to have the value term to be 0, it is stating that you are less than high school. If it is throwing 1, you can state that it is high school degree. If it is 2, it is you can state that it is above high school degree, it is college. If it is 3, it can be of masters or it can be of PhD, so on. So if you are throwing any sort of ordinal attribute value, if you are labeling that value, you can state that it is an ordinal information. If you are having any sort of numeric sense of information, it can be of ordinal. If it is not going to have any sort of numeric sense, or if it is not going to have any sort of ordering sense, you can call that to be as a nominal measurement.